Good evening. Oh, I was supposed to press confirm. Alright, never mind. I thought it was gonna straighten have that. Well, I suppose the game. No, I've not played it before. This is just the silence of the computer is barely visible. It already there. Please enter the current time. God damn. Oh goodness. Oh, what time is it, dude? Oh, this is very confusing. It is. Oh wait, no, it's not. There it is. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. I've not played this at all. Oh look, on the computer, you can see. That's fine. The end is never is loading. What?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hell yeah. That's me.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Ooh.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
It's very easy. I want to know what his
And then
his
one
rate
day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Damn.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, I can move now. Okay. Alright,
All
That's
of
such
his
a
co-workers
bigger
were
office
gone.
than me.
What could it mean?
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the trophy?
What?
Click a door 5 times? Is that all you think a trophy is worth? No.
I was just spamming the
I
doors.
can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now, suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes.
Oh my god.
almost certainly
I'm gonna do it.
50 clicks.
I didn't even know it was a trophy. I was just spamming doors, but we're doing it. We're doing it now. Come on. Is that
No.
50?
I'm still not feeling
my
it.
God.
I want this trophy to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way no matter the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Where's 417? Okay, I guess I'm gonna try and find 417 now. Sure. Where's 417 at? 420. 420. Wait, where is it? 423. 422. Wait, what the hell? Where's 420? Alright. What was it? 417 you wanted? Yeah.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Okay. 437. 437. 4. The hell? There isn't a 437. Oh.
Excellent! I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
Oh my god. Where's 415? 415? 416? 415. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Now, back to door number
Oh
437.
my god. Where was yeah, 437 time, baby. What is this game about? Is this all you do? I was just spamming.
Let's see. How
the
about you
door.
click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
I don't even know what that is. Oh.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Goodness gracious, is this what this game is? You're just making me
Okay,
go.
now go climb on employee 419's desk.
What? Is that a thing? Oh.
Yes, this is great. You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Sure. Where's 416?
We've almost got it.
Oh,
Now the
come on.
copy machine, do that one again.
God. That's the copy machine. Oh, there's not even one there. Goodness, I've got to go all the way back.
Finish it off, Stanley. 5 clicks on door 430.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, I got
we
an
did
achievement.
it. Oh, wow. That felt amazing.
I got an achievement for getting my first
You really
achievement.
earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today.
I don't know what this game is. Thank you, though, I guess. What the hell is that? 4B3? Doesn't even have a number on it. It's like a meeting room.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
See, I want to go to the right, though, but I am left-handed. Okay. Okay. What the heck?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a co-worker, let it ball up inside you, take it passively aggressive on other co-workers, resent co-workers for not supporting you more. Using slides to show employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header and throw some bevel all over the text. This will ensure a calm, productive work environment. Oh. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Ah, hell yeah. What's this? Synergize core value expanded, shift global market, monetize free to play. Number of the slides. Charts, and slides. Number of slides on this slide? What the... Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Charts, numbers, something. Oh, rate of increase in the graphs per slide. Oh my god. Please no more charts. What? The boss appreciation minute. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you will love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to your boss appreciation. What the hell is this place? Is it a broom closet?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
There's something in here. You're lying to me. I will find it.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an
find
empty
it.
broom closet. No reason to still
How
be
do
here.
you jump? Come on, Stanley. Jump. There's gotta be something in here. There actually might not be anything.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in
He
the
keeps
broom closet.
talking,
He
so I
wasn't
think
even
there's gotta
doing
be
anything.
something here.
At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Okay,
As it is,
that
he's
means there's
literally just standing
definitely-
there doing sweet FA.
FA. There's gotta be something I can interact with then if he's saying that. Right? Or is that actually
Are you
nothing?
really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here.
I
I'm
don't know.
genuinely
There might be
confused.
something in here. There could be anything.
You
There's
do
one-
realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance
Dude.
to the story whatsoever.
You can't say that
I
though.
never
'cause
would have
there
thought to
might
mention
be.
it.
There might be. Have you ever thought about that? Slick.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
What does that
Maybe
mean?
when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite."
Why do you sound like a
your
Wallace and
friends
Gromit
find this
character?
concerning.
But there's a broom closet ending. Alright, I'm gonna leave it now. Because
Stanley was
I
fat and
didn't.
ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
What? No, I'm not. No. That's insane. I was gonna leave, but now I'm just
Well,
gonna
I've come
stand
to a
in here
very
out of
definite
spite.
conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
What?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen.
Something like that,
Well, in a
yeah.
situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to
I'm
decompose.
straight joking it to your
Hello?
voice, dude.
Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have
Thank
fallen
you.
prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities.
I'm just gonna
It's
spin around.
indicative of the
How about that?
long-term sustainability of your species.
Bounce on it a
Please
little bit.
remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place,
No, I'm not
making
gonna
sure
leave
they
now.
understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Is there an achievement for being in here? I'm not trophy hunting. I'm just wondering. You know what? I'll give it 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do it. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be
the hell's
waiting for
happening?
when you're ready to pick up the story
Is his
again.
voice cracking or is it mine? Alright, never mind then. Sure, let's go. I guess we're carrying it on.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What's this? Is that photo mode? No, of course not. Fire hose. Oh,
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
uh-oh. No,
All because
I
he
just wanted to
believed
explore.
everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Maybe I
All of my
am.
co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment
Coffee
for
nut.
no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Oh, is
This
that what
is
this
all a
is? It's all a dream.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job.
God
He
damn it.
wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, He imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I wasn't even thinking.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock.
Just let me go back to the stairs. I'm sorry, I just wanted to
explore. For certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Yeah, I'll go backwards.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
Oh my God.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
actually
the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want.
Okay.
I want my apartment, and my wife,
we have
and
a
my
wife.
job.
That's cool.
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am
This is how I talk to myself every time
Everything
I
will
wake
be
up.
fine.
I am normal.
I am okay.
Oh, we're in the same exact place.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
God,
I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who
insane,
am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't.
Because I went downstairs
It was
instead
comforting
of
to think
upstairs,
this,
dude.
and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Ran? The end is never the end, is never the end, is loading. Oh, and we're right back here.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Okay,
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I guess let's
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, that's why, dude. Oh.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the
This
detour
is a
after
cool
all, just to
lounge.
spend a
If
few
I was
moments here
working
in this
here, I'd
immaculate,
sit
beautifully
right
constructed room.
here.
Stanley simply stood here,
Right here.
drinking it all in.
That's where I would sit.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, why in the hell would I do that? Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What the hell is this happening? Penalty of misuse of cargo lift 1000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift 5000. Do not jump from the cargo lift, or else emotion will cause in death. I can probably fall off here, but I'm not going to.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh,
This
my
is it,
wife?
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
What are you
She's
talking
been waiting.
about? Who? Whom has been waiting? Huh?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
What?
To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
So many cigarettes. Hello? $47?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just
Oh,
pulling
it
the bread
is.
out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Come on. Did
That's
you
what I
actually think
said.
you had a loving wife? They want to
Yeah.
commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a
I
point
don't
here,
know.
Stanley. I'm
Hopefully
trying to get you to
someone-
see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay, what's going on here?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named
Oh,
Stanley.
come on, you kill me again. I just died. Come on in, please. I don't want to press that. I don't want to press that.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Stop this. I don't want to.
Look at him there, pushing buttons,
Oh.
doing exactly what he's told to do.
The game just told me I
Now
was
he's
a good
pushing
boy.
a button. Now he's eating lunch.
I'm
Now
not eating
he's
lunch,
going
I just
home.
ate.
Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Oh my god. Okay, I get it. I'm not gonna press it though. I'm not gonna press it. You know what? I'm rebelling. I'm rebelling against the machine. Who put a couch here? What do you want, dude? Let me free. Let me go. Why is my desk from work here? I'm not gonna press it.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed
that
of
what this
wild
is?
expeditions
It
into
is
the
a dream.
unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Where did the TV
First,
go?
he imagined that one day while at work,
There was a
he
TV
stepped up
there.
from his desk
I
to realize
remember.
that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished
The
off
boss
the face
is
of
gone
the
as
earth.
well?
The thought excited him terribly.
There was a boss, right? There was a TV, right? I spent time with the
So
boys.
he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice.
Yeah.
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to
Where
behold.
did the clock come from? Prepared
As
to
he
know?
wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down
Not
one
dinner at
path lay
all.
an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And
This is
down
what
another
this
was a
is.
yellow line that weaved in many directions. And
Why
down
is it
another was
yellow
a game
line
with a
TM?
baby.
Why is it
And he called
trademarked?
it the Stanley Parable.
That's the name of the game.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Just one more time.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be?
47.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
I don't know what's real.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. He won't
I don't
listen
like
to
it.
me.
I don't like
He won't
it.
stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm not gonna do it. Oh, I thought my game broken. Nothing's happening. I don't like the ticking. I don't like the ticking. Nothing's happening. I'm pressing it.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
No, that's
How
not
can I
what
tell him in a
happened.
way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself?
I'm
How
not
can I
doing
get him to
that.
see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as
I'm
Stanley.
going
Not so different, I
insane.
suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What?
And Stanley pushed a button.
No, he didn't.
And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I didn't press a button. I made a mistake. The end is never the end, is never the loading, is never the end. And we're right back here.
All of
You
his
know what?
co-workers were gone. What could
You
it
know
mean?
what, fella?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
No. I know exactly what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I saw it.
When Stanley came to a set of
I'm
two
gonna
open
do
doors,
it.
this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
Oh, I know
well.
it perfectly
Perhaps
well.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's not what I'm doing at all.
Wow. Yes, this room.
Don't care.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Not this time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. But in his eagerness to prove
Damn
that
it.
he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Is that the ending? I wanted to escape. No, I'm going to
All
go
of his
through that
co-workers
door.
were
I
gone.
don't care.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting
I know.
room, and
I know,
Stanley
I
knew
know,
it
I know,
perfectly
I know, I
well.
know, I know it.
Perhaps he
I
wanted
know
to
it
stop by
perfectly
the
well.
employee lounge first, just to admire it.
And the next time I
The
die
lounge
or
was
get an ending
sublime,
or whatever,
a work of
I
art.
will go to the
But
boss's
eager
room.
to get back to business, Stanley took the first open
no.
door on his left.
Not you.
Stanley was
I'm
so
going
bad
to
at
do
following
it.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't
You
fired
right
years
there.
ago.
And you right there.
Look, Stanley, I
unfortunately
think perhaps
cannot
we've
get
gotten
that
off
one.
on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look,
Was a danger.
let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Too bad, I don't know his name, Shamit, whatever his name is.
Now listen carefully, this is important.
Oh no, red pill
Stanley
or blue
walked
pill.
through the red door.
He's going to this one. Why does everything need a key card? What's in them? How do I do Siri on my phone? Hey Siri. How do you do Siri on iPhone? Oh, I don't know how to do Siri. Whatever. Siri, whooping the blue door. Oh, get bad. 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 Bad.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah,
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley, oh thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Show me. What's in here?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel... No, wait. Where are you going?
Okay, I'll go back.
Right. Where were we?
You know, I do feel joyous. Whoa. Pretty lights. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is... Okay, yeah. This is fire. This is fire. Yeah, but we are gonna leave now.
Oh no! Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
What are you talking about, Naria? It's gonna be fine. I'm not gonna, like, jump off.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here.
Oh
Don't take this from me.
He's pleading.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I don't want to die. I want to go see my boss. Okay. I want to look at the colors again. Let me see the colors. Let me see the colors. Oh, take me back. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back. Take me back to the colors. It's green now.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here. No! What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Sorry, dude.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Maybe that's just what I need. Maybe I just need to die. Shout out.
No!
Oh,
thank God.
I didn't die.
You lived.
I'm going back up.
No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
But at least, I don't know.
Stanley,
Come
let's
on.
go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
I feel so bad, dude. Oh, I'm so much slower.
Yes, perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
If I just never look at the stairs, will
My
he know?
God, is this really how much you dislike my game?
No,
Do you throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
that's
You
not
were
what I'm
literally
doing.
willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, no, I'm not killing myself on purpose. Well, I am, but I'm not doing it because I want to. I'm doing it because I have to. How am I
Maybe
still
you're just
alive?
getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Oh, he's so
I just
depressed.
wanted us to get along.
Oh, I'm going to the
But I
other
guess
room.
that was
I
too
can't have
much
him
to
be this
ask.
sad. I feel so
It looks
bad.
like you wanted to make a choice after all.
No,
Do you
I'm-
actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
I want to stay alive. Of course I want to stay alive. Look, let's look at the colours together.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish
look at the
I
colours.
still thought that was possible.
We can be happy, dude. We can be happy. Look at the pretty colours. Now, remember these colours and close your eyes. That's right. Keep thinking of the colours. Keep them eyes closed. Keep thinking of the colours. Keep your eyes closed. It's gonna be alright now, yeah. Just close your eyes. Don't peek. Imagine the colours. Imagine you can feel the colours. It's okay. It's okay. Just relax. It'll all be over in a second. Just relax.
Is it over? It's
Yeah,
going to restart, isn't it?
it's over.
I'm going back.
So am I. God, this game's depressing as hell sometimes.
All of his co-workers
Okay.
were gone.
I was like,
What
why
could
did
it
he not
mean?
say anything?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
You know
he
what?
had simply
This
missed a
time,
memo.
I will go to the meeting room. I will follow your instructions to a T.
When Stanley came to a set
Bah.
of two open
I
doors,
will.
he entered the
Yep.
door on his left.
See, I didn't even like properly
Yet
investigate
there
what
was
I
not a
noticed.
single person here
I
either.
just went downstairs.
Feeling a
I didn't
wave
even
of
see
disbelief,
what was upstairs.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
That's locked. Alright, here we go. Let's take it to the bathroom. To be rich, is it a crime? To commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life it would be to have to just pick one. What the fuck are rich people on about, dude? What the hell? Is this my boss's room?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Hell is
Shocked,
this place?
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Oh, yeah. 2, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Guess going down. At least we have some light. I'll pay my bills once I saw you get some lights
Descending
over
deeper into the
there.
building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to
It
him?
never occurred
This
to me.
question would not go unanswered for long.
Fuck. Okay.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape
Yeah.
written, but of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Yeah, I don't believe anything that says escape or freedom on it. I don't believe it.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
How many
Did he have the
screens does this
strength
guy
to
buy?
find out?
Yeah, I do actually. What's going on? Camera?
Now the monitors jumped to
Oh,
life, their true
tired.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where
Where
freedom
am I?
meant nothing.
49 something? I forgot what code I am.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I don't even know, bruh.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another
we're gonna
human
shut
life.
this down.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Okay, we're gonna find the numbers. That's number 5, so it might be the last one. That's a 3. Oh, that's just a lie. Oh no, there is one up there. 1, 2, 3. Is that 4 then? I can't even get up there. Let's try it. 1, 2. 3. How do I get up there though? I have no clue. Let's get some lights up in this bit. That's probably why this is working. My controls idle, awaiting input. This is like The Incredibles. System
And when at last
power.
he found the source.
Whoops. I turned the machine off. For good.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it? Is it? Could it be?
Yes.
Oh my god.
He had won.
Wait, did I get the...
He had defeated the machine.
I got the good ending.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved.
Well,
Where had his co-workers
I'll
gone?
figure it out.
How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But
It is
as
strange.
sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Yeah,
For it
true.
was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Oh, look
It
how
was
beautiful
perhaps
the scenery
the
is.
only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped
door.
through the open door.
It's not open yet.
Stanley felt the
There we
cool
go.
breeze upon his skin,
Whoa.
the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Happy Stanley. Beat the game. Oh wow. That was great.